Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Myself Hina Gaudi, lecturer in Chemical Department, KK Polytechnic Nasik. Today we are going to learn about manufacturing process of propylene oxide, and in this video we also learn about raw materials, properties, chemical reaction, flow sheet, procedure and uses. Actually, this video belongs to diploma third year chemical engineering students. So let's start with first introduction. Propylene oxide is an organic compound with the molecular formula CH3CH2O. This is colorless volatile liquid compound, and its major application is it is used for production of polyether polyols for the use in making polyurethane plastics. Then next one, raw materials and properties. These raw materials are required for manufacturing of propylene oxide. Let's see one by one. Propylene, chlorine, water. Then properties of propylene oxide. Firstly, molecular weight 58.08, melting point minus 104.4 degrees Celsius, boiling point 33.9 degrees Celsius. Next one, chemical reaction. Let's see first reaction, chlorohydrination. In this first reaction, propylene react with hypochlorous acid and then we get propylene chlorohydrin. Then this propylene chlorohydrin react with lime and we get propylene oxide, calcium chloride and the water. This first reaction is known as chlorohydrination and the second reaction is known as dehydrochlorination. And for this reaction, temperature required 50 degrees Celsius. Catalyst is H3PO4. Then next was flow sheet. This is the flow sheet of manufacturing flow sheet of propylene oxide. Let's see. Firstly, raw materials propylene, chlorine and water are introduced into the bottom of packed tower, where in this packed column propylene rapidly react with hypochlorous acid. That means this first reaction is take place and produce propylene chlorohydrin. Then unreacted propylene pass through or treated with NOH and recycled to the feed. Then here produce propylene chlorohydrin. That means this product stream propylene chlorohydrin is passed through here and in which add 10% lime. That means Ca in bracket OH twice. And here second reaction is take place. That means dehydrochlorination reaction take place. And the reaction is when the propylene chlorohydrin react with lime, then we get propylene oxide, calcium chloride and water. Okay, that means this second reaction take place here, and in which remove CaCl2 and remaining the product stream is passed through water stripper. In water stripper, water is removed at the bottom of the water stripper and recycled to the feed, and the product stream is passed through oxide purifier. In oxide purifier, we get at the top of the column propylene oxide and the bottom of the column polychlorides, and here we get our final product propylene oxide. That means here three stage happen. This one, first one chlorohydrination, second one dehydrochlorination and last one purification. Okay, this is the procedure which I already told you. Next one, uses. Its major application is it used for the production of polyether polyolus for use in the making polyurethane plastic. Second one, propylene oxide can be used as the component for variety of surfactant for the gas dispersion, detergency and the fraction reduction, and its application in which include detergent, paint, cosmetic. Propylene oxide can be react with hypochlorous derivative to create flame retardants. I hope this video is beneficial for all of you. Thank you.